Hi everyone, this is the next instalment of the Marvel Superhero Storybook Library, Marvel's The Avengers, an origin story. Like many great stories, ours begins with a troublemaker. This one was named Loki. He lived in a place called Asgard with his brother Thor and their father Odin, the king of the realm. All of them had powers you and I can hardly dream of. Even though Loki and Thor were both princes, Thor was first in line to be the next king of Asgard. This made Loki very jealous. He thought he should be king. Loki used his wits to try and get Thor into trouble so that he could take his place as king. But Thor was clever and knew what his brother was up to. As much as he hated to do it, Thor asked Odin's permission to keep Loki prisoner on the Isle of Silence so he would stop causing trouble. Loki was furious. Not only was Thor set to be king, but now Loki could do nothing to stop him. Thor had used his strength to crush his brother. But Loki had gifts too. Among them was the power to make people see things that weren't really there. He could also send his spirit places his body could not go. Then Loki had an idea. Loki knew that Thor spent most of his time on Earth, disguised as a doctor named Don Blake, and Earth was filled with heroes. If Loki could find one that the people of Earth didn't trust, one who was strong enough to win a battle with someone as powerful as Thor, he could defeat his brother and claim his place as the next in line to the throne of Asgard. So Loki closed his eyes and sent his spirit to Earth to find the giant green hero, the Hulk. Loki found the Hulk alone, far from any city. He wasted no time putting his plan into action. He used his powers to make it appear that a nearby stretch of railway tracks was torn up. Just as Loki had hoped, the Hulk noticed quickly and jumped onto the tracks to stop the train from crashing. But the people on the train thought the Hulk was trying to hurt them, not help them. So the Hulk jumped away from the scene. This is just what Loki had wanted. Thor was sure to try and stop the Hulk, and the Hulk would defeat Thor. As news quickly made its way across the country, it caught the attention of Don Blake, just as Loki thought it would. And at nearby Stark Industries Tower, billionaire Tony Stark also heard what the Hulk had been up to. He quickly suited up as Iron Man and rushed to the scene. In a high-rise lab in New York City, Dr. Henry Pym and Janet Van Dyne also heard the alert and changed into the superheroes, Ant-Man and Wasp. They rushed off to find the Hulk and save the day. All the heroes arrived at the same time. The police were happy to see so many of them in one place. Even the Hulk would have trouble stopping 4 superheroes. But someone else wasn't so happy. Loki wanted the Hulk to fight only Thor. He needed to get Thor away from the others. Loki created an image that only Thor could see. The mighty Thor cornered what he thought was the Hulk in a vacant lot. Thor launched his hammer, but nothing happened. That's when Thor realized his brother was up to his old tricks. Only Loki could work magic like this. Thor now knew that the Hulk was not to blame. He flew off to Asgard to stop Loki and set things right. The others were confused by Thor's leaving. They still thought the Hulk needed to be stopped. Just then, a swarm of ants signaled to Ant-Man that they had found the real Hulk. Ant-Man told Iron Man and Wasp to follow the swarm. The superheroes tracked the Hulk to a nearby circus. The Hulk saw the heroes and quickly disguised himself as a circus performer. The heroes still thought the Hulk was dangerous, so Ant-Man and Wasp attacked him, while Iron Man got the audience to safety. Once Iron Man had cleared the area, he joined the fight. As the battle raged on, another was about to begin. Thor raced over the Bifrost as fast as he could. He quickly arrived at the Isle of Silence to bring the real threat to justice. But Loki had been expecting his brother. Loki called upon the Silent Ones, trolls who lived below the earth on the isle. The Silent Ones attacked Thor and pulled him underground. But Thor was not so easily beaten. Thor defeated the Silent Ones, but in the struggle Loki escaped. Thor quickly went after his brother. He found him at the Bifrost, which linked Asgard to other realms. Loki had created an illusion to distract Heimdall, the Asgardian who guarded the bridge, and sneaked past. But even though Heimdall hadn't seen the real Loki, Thor had. Back on Earth, the battle continued. Thor explained that it was Loki, not the Hulk, who had caused all the trouble. But Loki would not give up. He used his power to make it seem like there were many of him. But one by one, the heroes eliminated the fakes. And then one hero discovered the true villain. Loki had been stopped. He would not rule Asgard today or ever, but it couldn't have been done by any one hero alone. The world would forever remember this as the day a great team was born. And the mighty Avengers first assembled. The end. Thanks for listening. Like and subscribe for more videos.